Many people are feeling a sense of urgency to learn how to grow your own food and start a garden. And if you haven't already, today is the best day to begin that journey. In today's video, I'm going to share 10 reasons why I think everyone should start a garden and learn how to grow their own food. But if we haven't met before, my name's Angela from Growing in the Garden, and I love to share garden inspiration and helpful tips so you can be successful in your own garden. One of the most important reasons to grow your own food is that you can grow it organically. You know exactly which chemical fertilizers and pesticides came in contact with your garden. Hopefully that means none. You have complete control. You can use organic gardening practices and be assured your produce is free from pesticides and other chemicals. You'll know exactly where your lettuce came from, and you won't have to worry about produce recalls for E. coli, salmonella, and listeria. The second reason to start a garden is the variety available to the home gardener. When you buy fruits and vegetables from the grocery store, you are limited to the varieties that they have to offer. Varieties picked for commercial production are usually chosen for their high yields, longevity, the ability to resist bruising, and they're often sprayed with chemical pesticides. However, when you grow your own, you can try varieties known for their excellent flavor and other characteristics. Look through a seed catalog and there are literally thousands of varieties. Find out what grows well in your area and pick some varieties and try some different things based on flavor and what you like to eat. Not only is fresh garden food the tastiest, but it's also the most nutritious. The majority of produce sold in grocery stores goes through a process of being picked, shipped, and distributed to various stores, and may end up staying in storage or on the shelf for a while before being purchased, and it loses nutritional value. Fruits and vegetables that ripen naturally in the garden and are consumed within days of harvest have more nutrients than store-bought vegetables. Growing your own fruits and vegetables means that you get to decide when to harvest, and you can harvest when that food is at its very best. Which would you prefer? A peach that is picked when it was so hard it won't rot before it gets to you? Or one that was picked just a few seconds ago from a tree right in your own backyard? If you've tried corn, asparagus, peas, right in the garden, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You cannot get that kind of flavor from the grocery store. It may not always be easy or inexpensive to eat healthy, but when you grow your own, you'll have easier access to those fruits and vegetables. And hopefully that means you will eat more fruits and vegetables. I love to plan our meals around what is ripening in the garden. Another reason to start a garden is that you get to learn a new skill. There's so many things to learn. There's a whole new world of insects and how they work together in your garden, the worms in the soil, the pollinators. You can learn how to plant seeds, all about different plants, composting, soil, the list goes on and on. You'll enjoy what you're learning because you get to practice those things in your garden right away. The best part, once you learn, it's easy and natural to begin to teach others. Children are especially excited to learn. Many people have no idea where their food comes from, and you can help teach them once you learn how to garden. Teaching what you learn is a great way to solidify the things that you're learning as well. Another reason to start a garden is it keeps you active. There is always something that needs to be done in your garden, whether it's turning the compost, raking leaves, planting, weeding. Gardening is an enjoyable way to get outside, get some exercise, and get some sunshine. You may not feel like going outside every day, but when you have a garden that needs you, you're going to go outside and take care of it. And best of all, you'll be excited to see what new things are happening in your garden. Having a garden is also better for the environment. There's less transportation involved getting it from the grower to you when that produce is right out in your garden. Also, there's a lot less waste. All of the packaging and things that come with the produce that you buy are eliminated when you are growing that produce in your garden. The yard waste in your garden is turned into usable compost for your garden rather than going to a landfill. Another reason to have a garden is all of the mental health benefits. When we're outside and connected with nature, it naturally helps our well-being. If you're having anxiety or having a bad day, it feels so good to get outside, get your hands dirty, and do something productive. Just those hands in the dirt has such a therapeutic benefit. Spending time around plants eases stress for many people, including me. Caring for others, even if it's plants, gets you outside of yourself and focused on others' needs. And finally, one of the most important reasons to start a garden is food security and becoming more self-sufficient. We all know that prices are getting higher, there's more uncertainty about supply chains and food shortages. It has never been more important to learn how to grow your own food. We don't have to worry about the local grocery store being out of something if we can produce it ourselves. Growing your own food gives you access to abundance that can be harvested, preserved, and stored. While we don't grow all of our food, we certainly grow a lot of it, and it is my goal to continue to improve and find ways to produce more. I love knowing that I can go out in the garden and be able to feed my family. And along with that comes the ability to share with others. I hope you start where you are, start small, and begin today. Don't worry if you're not perfect. Learning how to garden is a journey, not an event. There are so many wonderful reasons to learn how to grow your own food. Thank you so much for watching.